Ukraine claims shows its drones hitting ships here in St. Petersburg, Russia. The mayor of St. Petersburg saying 3 districts were targeted by Ukraine and that there were injuries. We woke up to news of hundreds of drones fired from Ukraine, according to Russian officials, and to this, smoke rising across the city of St. Petersburg. This is President Putin's hometown. He will give a major address here in a matter of days. Another drone strike, Russia said, hit a civilian bus in Russian-occupied Ukraine. Russian officials furious, branding it terrorism. Speaking to us at an economic forum here, that Ukraine was clearly aiming to disrupt. Do you think they're trying to target President Putin?
This is not the first time. It's not the first attack. Actually, we are facing attacks of Kiev's regime towards, or better say, against civilians probably each day.
Ukraine's President Zelensky today, alongside NATO's Secretary General, celebrating the strikes. With Zelensky asking for help to defend against Russia's missile and drone onslaughts on Ukraine.
Here, you're live in St. Petersburg, where these attacks are happening and where the world is still waiting to see how President Vladimir Putin will respond to this later in the week.
That's right, Tom, and I'll be here on Friday when President Putin gives a keynote address. But tonight, the Kremlin already insisting that these strikes justify continuing the war.
Back here in the States and out west, they are still counting the votes in California in that high-stakes primary where former reality TV star Spencer Pratt is predicting he'll advance to the November election to face off against LA Mayor Kevin Bass. Here's those quotes.
Tonight, with votes still being counted in the highly watched race for LA Mayor, former reality TV star Spencer Pratt predicting he'll advance to November's election.
We got 5 more months of me exposing all the failures of our mayor, so it's going to be a fun ride. I hope she's ready.
Pratt currently in second place, while NBC News projecting incumbent Democratic Mayor Kevin Bass has already advanced.
I don't care where you're from, when you got here, or why you're here. You are an Angelino, and we are gonna fight for you.
Celebrating with this post on social media, although it's the first time in 20 years the sitting LA mayor did not get a majority of the vote and was forced into a runoff.
We could do debates every Friday if you would like, because this actually became my most favorite thing to do.
It's the latest twist for Pratt, a Republican who decided to run after losing his home in the Palisades fire last year and tapped into voter anger over crime and homelessness. And there's a surprising surge for a Republican in California's governor race, too. Conservative commentators see Hilton currently leading the path.
When people say, how are you going to win in California as a Republican? My question is, how will a Democrat win based on the record that they are putting before the people?
But in this heavily blue state, he's in for an uphill battle. His likely opponent, Democrat Javier Becerra. If he wins, the former Biden cabinet member would be the first Latino to run the state in more than 150 years.
This is your state. Este es tu estado. November, here we come.
And Tom, we're inside the LA County Ballot Processing Center right now. You can still see all of these workers still processing the thousands of ballots that are still coming in. The vote-by mail system here in California means that in tight races, it can sometimes take several days until a winner is announced. Tom?
And we know you'll be standing by for all those results. All right, Liz, we thank you for that. It is one of the biggest news shows in this country, and its marquee reporter has been fired. 60 Minutes correspondent Scott Pelley is officially out at CBS News, and he's firing back tonight at the network leadership that pushed him out. Aaron McLaughlin has the latest on the turmoil at the top-rated show.
I'm Scott Pelley.
Tonight, longtime 60-Minute veteran correspondent Scott Pelley is firing back after being fired by CBS. Pelley saying CBS executives are lying about why he was let go from one of the top-rated shows in America. The longtime CBS reporter had blasted the new top producer at 60 Minutes and CBS News leadership in a staff-wide meeting, saying they are murdering the story newscast. Pelley then met with top executives, including the network's controversial editor-in-chief, Barry Weiss, who said that despite attempts to engage with him, they weren't able to find find a way back after she says he broke the newsroom's foundation of trust and mutual respect. Pelly also accusing management of wreaking havoc on the show and instructing him to inject falsehoods and bias into a politically sensitive story. As parent company Paramount, Skydance's $110 billion merger with Warner Brothers Discovery awaits regulatory approval from the Trump administration. The ticking clock of 60 Minutes has been around for 58 years and near the top of the ratings for decades.
What we're really looking at is 60 Minutes, gold standard in journalism, most popular news program in America for over half a century, fundamentally being completely redone, rethought, restructured.
Barry Weiss, founder of a conservative-leaning website, was brought into the network to change things up. She cleaned house at 60 Minutes, getting rid of the show's top producers. And with 4 full-time correspondents recently out, only 3 remain, including the legendary Leslie Stahl, who has yet to speak publicly about the chaos at her show. Erin McLaughlin, NBC News, New York.